Hey everybody, Scotty here, Hustle and Grind Pod. We've got another episode coming at you. Today we have Rokhsana Sarvian from Pretty Natural. It's a nice little shop. They're in Wortley Village now. Been around for over a decade. You may know of them, maybe not, but if you don't, you will now, and you're not going to want to miss out. What a story, just from humble beginnings, from taking skincare seriously, toxic ingredients, right? Who wants toxic ingredients? But there's so many corporate brands out there who are essentially poisoning us. So she kind of started off small and kind of covered off a passion project, and now it's grown into a massive retail presence in Wortley Village. We learned so much about her journey and some of the little lessons that she learned along the way to help her get from that starting point to where she is today. Tune in. Don't want to miss it. Thanks for checking us out.
All right, we good?
Yeah, well, let's get
into her,
started.
man. Yeah, this is going to be awesome.
Thank
I'm pumped. Yeah, Rokhsana Sarvian. Awesome. Welcome.
Thank you.
From Pretty Natural. This is exciting to have you. Roxy too, right? We can call you Roxy maybe once in a while.
You can.
Yeah. Okay.
I always feel like I'm in trouble when someone says my full name.
Or our buddy Dan Phillips said, you're the coolest. And we're like, yeah, with someone with a cool name like that, definitely our coolest guest. We had our youngest guest last episode at 20 years old. That was pretty cool.
Second last episode.
Our second last episode. Yeah.
But yeah, 20 years old, doing his thing.
Yeah. That was cool. Really cool.
But you've been doing your thing.
10 years? Yeah. How long has Pretty Natural been around?
I'm brutal with numbers, but we were in our longest location for 11 years.
Wow.
And then we were in business about 3 years before that.
Okay.
So we've been around a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
And 3 years in business before you actually decided to plant down in a retail.
Sort of. We started on 1010 Dundas in Old East Village. And that location it housed many small businesses, which was really cool. It was like a collective space. So the rent wasn't crazy. It was doable for somebody like me who was very, very small, just starting. So that's where we first started.
Yeah, that's cool. And that was, how did you, maybe we start there, like how you started, we know obviously, from doing a bit of my research that, a lot of natural products, obviously. So, you go to the shelves these days, and who knows what you're putting on your skin these days from all the products and that sort of thing. And I imagine, well, you can tell us, but like, what was your entry into this industry? Was it you were just sick and tired of all the chemical stuff, or you knew there was a better way, or you were passionate? Like, maybe we can start there.
So my background, I went to Fanshawe for child and youth work, and I worked for Children's Aid for 7 years.
Oh, wow.
I hated my life and I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And they started offering packages to leave, and I was like, yep,
yes,
sign
please.
me up. Sign me up.
Yeah.
I'm not someone that can just sit in something that I don't like. I can't do it.
Yeah.
So at the time, I always wanted to work at West 49 and learn how to put together a skateboard.
Yeah.
And so I got a part-time job. I was one of the oldest people there and went to school for aesthetics, and then fell in love with hands-on treatments. I went to school for a medical aesthetics. I wanted to do laser hair removal and stuff like that, but then fell in love with the hands-on, more spa services.
Yeah.
And then I started diving into ingredients and skincare on my own. Because I was already a huge food ingredient investigator. So I had already changed my life food-wise and health-wise, just from having health issues of my own. And then looking at ingredients of skincare, because it's the same thing. It's still going in your body.
Right.
That was a really hard awakening for me. It was like huge. And then I got really pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
So I just couldn't handle big companies putting in toxic ingredients in skincare. And that's all that there was at the time.
Yeah.
And you'd go into Shoppers or whatever department store, and your only option was chemicals. Like, how is this even happening? And I would go on and Google natural skincare. There was barely anything at the time.
Really?
And after graduating Elegant School here in London, I wanted to start my own mini spa out of my home. And so I started making products that I would love to use because I couldn't use chemicals on my clients. It just wasn't, I couldn't in my heart do that. Yeah. And so I worked for a company here in the city, and I learned a lot about what not to do, maybe do things differently. And the one thing I found at the time, this was like 16 years ago, was there was no choice. And that's the one thing I wanted to do, is create choice for people, because we make a product line. It's Pretty Natural. We make our skincare line, but then we carry a ton of other companies. And back then there were barely any. And now there's so many, it's unbelievable.
Well,
it's completely changed.
It wasn't cool. It wasn't a buzzword yet, that where the corporates of the world weren't on the trend, right? Whereas now it's become huge. So you were there early, recognized that there's literally no other option. It pissed you off.
It pissed me off so much. And I was the crazy person. I was still working part-time at Children's Aid. I was going to school. I was working at West 49.
Oh my God.
Who needs sleep?
The things I did that I cannot do now is unbelievable.
Tell me about it.
And and a lot of people thought I was nuts, which is fine. But I knew in my heart, it just made sense. You read the ingredients. Now you can do so much with apps and AI. You can literally take a picture of the ingredients on your phone and ask it, dissect this. What are the harmful chemicals? It'll break it down like crazy. So there's no excuse now.
Yeah.
Then was really hard. You had to do your own deep dive.
Right.
And that's what I did. And started making a few things here and there. And then it just blew up over the years.
So how did you,
without
the tools that are available now, where did you start? How did you start digging around to do your own research, to, carve your own path here?
I would just, take ingredients, words that I didn't understand, and put them in Google, and it would explain it. And then I would go, okay, what would happen with sun exposure and this and that? And it's crazy. It's so crazy. If people took the time to actually look into it, you'd be blown away. And people are. Yeah. We've never been busier, and people are, they're sick, or they're having reactions, or they're having babies. And that's when we see a lot of people change over, is when they start having babies, because they never really thought about it before. Yeah. So now it's
top of mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's an importance.
Well, and it's interesting how you said earlier, we've always been aware of the things that we're putting in our body, we're ingesting, but I guess we've never really thought too much about that things we're putting on our skin are also being absorbed by our body, right? Yeah. And yeah, I mean, that was 15 years ago, which doesn't really seem like a long time ago. And here we are, and I still think there's a long way to go, perhaps, with us, as consumers, just really being intentional with making these choices. I would imagine,
if it's for you, it's very interesting now when I go on Instagram and I'm seeing so many posts slamming big companies, and we've always been very careful with that, because we don't want to call out. Well, I don't know. It's not nice, but at the same time, I love it because they deserve it, and I love seeing it now. And people are just shredding them.
But I'm not going to lead the charge necessarily.
We might blurb out the name, but but they deserve it. Yeah, it's insane, and the lawsuits and everything. So I mean, people got to do what they got to do. Yeah, and we're not shaming people, but we're here if you're ready, and we give you a lot of choice. Yeah, which is great.
The incentives are just out of whack. Yeah. Right? I don't think anyone could have predicted 50 years ago what corporate greed would have. I don't know, maybe, but when it comes to ingredients in food and in
everything,
hygiene products, whatever it is, if you can make it cheaper and it doesn't directly kill somebody immediately, then we're going to mass produce this because we got to satisfy our shareholders. And then there's good people who are working for these organizations who are probably a little naive in a lot of cases too, or just they got the gig out of school or whatever and climbed the ladder. And now they're in it and
they need the money. They have bills.
Yeah.
Happens.
Right. Yeah. Well, and I think and this enters into my world a little bit, into marketing, the ethics of marketing. I mean, it was a little bit blurred before in the past when the tobacco companies and all that, like there weren't a lot of ethics around marketing. Now obviously there are, so you can't just say things or put things on a label. You know, think about the organic stuff and whatever. Like you really have to. So I think that was part of the problem, I think is what I'm trying to say. Would you agree with that?
Yes, but there's still greenwashing.
Mm-hmm.
Greenwashing is where they say it's natural and they use certain terms.
right.
Let's talk about fucking paper straws.
Oh yeah,
That's
Paper
the biggest
straws,
greenwash bullshit
I
I've ever heard. Or
paper
seen.
straws.
Yeah, that's true.
It's so
That's
dumb.
true. Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense when you go to the supply chain or these bloody reusable grocery bags.
Yeah.
I know, or the metal reusable straws.
Yeah.
They were so huge.
Horrendous.
Where do you think they all end up?
So that's all part of the greenwashing kind of thing.
When you start looking at supply chain and you think of the water that's used to make these reusable bags that everyone might use twice.
Yeah.
The footprint to make a plastic grocery bag from start to finish of the supply chain is a fraction of what it is to make a reusable bag.
Yeah.
That ends up in a landfill
I didn't
anyway.
know that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that.
You know how much the manufacturing process, how much water and all of the actual supply chain from in the door to out the door to in our kitchen.
That makes me feel better because when I go to the States, you should see how many plastic bags I steal at the grocery store because I love plastic.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
So do I.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay to like plastic, right?
Anyway, huge tangent. But the greenwashing thing is bullshit.
Can you explain that though, for even for myself, for the listeners, like greenwashing, like what is that? When we say that, what does that mean?
Okay. So it'll be a product. It'll be at a department store, big ones, cheaper big ones, wherever.
Yeah.
And it'll be mass produced, but it'll say natural and it'll say maybe a percentage on it, or they'll just have imagery, the way they've made the product look, make it look natural.
Okay.
So you immediately think you're doing the right thing. Oh my gosh, this is a great product. People aren't reading the ingredients. They're just trusting it or it's a famous person endorsing it.
Right.
But you can't really mass produce something on that level all over the world or even just North America wide in these stores and make it be 100% natural. But then they'll add those ingredients at the top of the list and then the rest is all junk shit.
Just bury it.
Yeah, they bury it.
And then the terms are so hard because they're scientific that you just give up, you don't care. And you're like, whatever. I trust it.
Yeah.
Jessica Alba promotes it. It's her line or whatever. Whoever, I don't even know. But
some of these brands have been around since so many consumers have been alive.
Yeah.
It's recognizable.
Yeah, And you know what? Whatever. Everyone's got their thing. You do what you do, but there are better choices.
Yeah.
So you're not preaching at us here.
No, because I'm always learning new things, like toilet paper. Toilet paper is one thing I haven't switched. Bad.
Oh, so you don't even want to go down. But alternative options are limited. Well, here's another market.
You have to go to a health food store. I've been looking for wholesale natural toilet paper, like bamboo or whatever, but it's bad.
Yeah.
And use it every day.
But you just don't. You just don't really. Yeah, that's interesting. That's why we have you here, right? I mean, the expert kind of dig into this stuff, right? And I mean, let's. I want to get into some kind of business things with you because, you saw this space, you became very passionate about it. We talk a lot about passion, turning your passion into business. At what point are you there's something wrong here. I want to make a difference. And how does that transition into turning this into a really great business that you've created and that you've continued to just, do incredible with? How take us back there, if you don't mind.
Honestly, I don't even know what happened.
No.
It was crazy. It was timing.
Yeah.
It was legit timing because there was nobody doing that here. And so I was in the basement, we were making products, doing the thing. I started with a small amount of products that I personally would want to use. One was a tattoo bomb. called Salvation.
Yeah.
Soaps, perfumes, because I loved perfumes, and perfumes are so bad.
Yeah.
And it took me, I would hoard my perfumes, my expensive ones, in a bag and shove them at the bottom of the closet. And eventually, like maybe 5 years, finally I threw them out. But it was so hard for me to like just I wouldn't use them. I just hoarded them. So I would make things that, deodorant, that's huge.
Yeah.
So I started with a very small line, and then it expanded to what it is today. And happened in my basement. Slowly.
Literally you were making the products.
Yeah. And I would be doing that after working.
Oh, wow.
And so then I would sign up for so many events, church bazaars, you name it, schools. Home County Folk Festival was huge for us. We did it for years. Love that festival.
Yeah.
And just really what I've learned is getting yourself out there and speaking to the public and having them get to know you, and they want to know who they're supporting, where their money's going, was number one. Eventually an opportunity came where I needed to get out of my basement. I needed a space, and it was a shared space. It was Eat Green Organics at the time. Pulp and Press was there juicing.
I know those guys. Yeah.
And it was the previous owners at the time.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then Booch.
Yeah.
Shannon, the previous owner from Booch.
Yeah, we're huge fans of Booch.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
And then the organic grocery store. So like
Nice.
there was a lot happening
you guys
there.
all kind of collaborated in the space.
Yes.
Yeah,
It
shared
was just
space.
a cheap,
Nice.
great spot.
Cool.
And I blew up, and we it was crazy. So we need to move. We needed our own location.
And this is awesome, by the way. How did you blow up? Like, what happened? Like,
don't know.
really?
It was crazy.
Where did people come from? How do they know about you? Was
Word of
it like-
mouth.
Yeah.
Like, was it like
Word of
social
mouth,
media?
friends and family. At that time, like there were so many of us small businesses happening at once, like Ilbury and Goose and Revcore. So Revcore, I don't know if you've ever heard of Revcore. Andrew Vard, she started, I don't know if you know Andrew Vard.
Yeah.
She,
a little bit.
I just feel like there's so many, I call them earth angels placed in my life that completely
I love that.
changed everything for me. And she's one of them.
Okay.
And she started this, it's where Ilbury is now.
Okay.
It was like a
Nice.
12 people bands gym. It's like a gym, but it's like a boutique fitness.
I do remember this.
If you go to Ilbury now and look up, the things are still on the ceiling.
Well, I'm there a lot because we get Dan's a good friend of ours now.
Nice.
So I got to go buy some new stuff from
He's
him.
got some
But
nice
yeah.
So Ange started this amazing fitness program.
Right.
And a friend of mine got a Groupon. It was Groupon days. And
Groupon.
Groupon days.
Yes. Okay.
And I got a Groupon. I went in. The first time I did it, I hated it.
Yeah.
But I had got this like so many classes. So I went back, and then I loved it.
Yeah.
And she used to say, "Hey, I want to smell like you.
Really?
If you create this, I'll sell it." And I was wanting to do my product line, but it's scary. It's scary to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I was also
sorry to interrupt. So, but at this point, though, you're making it, still using it on your clients through your little,
yes, and for myself and friends, and just
but
kind of
not commercializing it to really sell yet.
not quite yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to. I had the base. Things were happening, but she pushed me. And then,
Awesome.
and also I was working for a natural skincare company and helping her grow. And like, you just know, you got to do stuff for yourself.
Yeah.
You felt stuck. And again, things weren't working at that location in terms of like what I wanted to see. So also I didn't want to step on anybody's toes. I didn't want to piss anyone off. So I was hesitant to start, but she pushed me.
Hey guys, I just want to take a second to talk a little bit about my own company, Momentum 360 Marketing. Momentum 360 Marketing actually powers the Hustle and Grind podcast. Super proud of what we've done. But to give you a little bit of info on my own company, Momentum 360, we're an SEO company. We dive into AEO now, answer engine optimization. We build websites, social media plans, content plans, and we've helped hundreds of companies actually become discoverable and drive traffic to their business. So if you want to learn more, hit me up or go to momentum360.ca and check it out.
Momentum 360 marketing.
I want to smell like you.
I want to smell like you.
I don't know if I've ever
There's
said that
not
to anybody.
much better
but
marketing than
no,
that.
that's perfect.
Yeah.
You're,
That was the
you're a
night.
dude. Dudes don't really talk like
that's
that.
true.
You can't really
Yeah.
go up to a woman and go,
Yeah.
I want to smell
Well,
like you.
yeah, that's creepy,
Oh,
I guess,
well,
right?
it'd be a little weird.
That's
It'd be a little
funny.
weird.
Yeah. So you're outgrowing the space, and Ange is really pushing you to get out there. Like, how did that look? Like, what's she pushing you towards? Like, go out on your own?
Do it.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
going.
Nice.
Now.
Yeah.
And so I did. And, and everybody involved in this process, I wanted to enjoy their energy. I wanted to like them. I didn't want any bad
Bad
involved.
juju.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
so, my friend's a tattoo artist. She designed the logo and
Yeah.
had a great designer, and it just everything was great and flowed great. Ange Rivard carried our product line. She was the first person to wholesale it.
Nice.
And just everybody at her studio was buying it. So
Wow.
it just kind of snowballed, and just a lot of friends, a lot of family. It was just amazing. And then we had the opportunity to move.
Yeah.
We went into this small warehouse. My friend Coco and Desi, my friends, their parents had a warehouse on God, I don't remember the street. It's kind of like off of Egerton, kind of old Easty.
Okay.
Bathurst.
Oh, on
like
Bathurst.
nowhere.
Yeah. That's
No
yeah,
signage,
kinda,
nothing. And I was there waiting for the 111 Mount Pleasant location to get up and running. It was
Yeah.
being renovated. People came. I
Really?
couldn't believe it, how many people were coming.
They found you anyway.
They found me in the grossest area of London, and they came, which was wild. And so then Mount Pleasant was ready. We're huge partiers. Every time we do something, we do it big.
Nice.
And that was what I learned was the way to do it.
creating these events around your products and your
Yes,
business.
and giving back,
Yeah.
and we
Yeah.
would have huge parties,
Yeah.
and our opening party was huge, and then we just kept having all kinds of parties, and it just grew from there.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, all of these people were coming with their products or jewelry or something that they've made, wanting to be in our new store. I just remember all of us there was a whole group of us in business that all supported each other,
Yeah.
and they were there helping us open. And we were down to the wire because we had the date. It was going to be first day of spring, blah, blah, blah. And we were like, Shannon from Booch was doing our inventory, putting everything in the computer. And like all these people were there helping. And we got it open, but people were showing up with their goods to sell. And we would do consignment at first.
Yeah.
We don't really do consignment anymore, but
Yeah.
it was a nice way to like get products on our shelf and things to sell the community. And then once like those like House of Fortune, we would carry her jewelry. Once her friends and family knew that this is where they could go, they all came. But then they bought all this other stuff.
Right.
And so like that's where I learned how business and community and everything
Power
works.
of collaboration,
Yes.
of community.
Yeah.
And I know this is awesome, by the way. And I know that you have talked about, how you also grew with these festivals and these events that happen in London and that sort of thing, which does that evolve into that, or are we continuing
Yeah, just
that direction?
so much
Yeah.
happened like that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like my best friend, Nicole, she owns Luna Life Apothecary. She makes natural skincare.
Yeah.
I love her products.
Yeah.
I use her products more than I use our products.
Yeah.
And there's no competition there because you wake up and you see how much more you can do together than
Fighting
being
each other.
shitty. Like there's
Yeah.
no time for that.
Yeah.
And I feel like that time was just so big for that.
Mm.
And London was really supportive of small business more than ever before.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just perfect timing.
That's awesome. That's awesome. It's Dan talked about that. Dan Phillips from Ilbury and Goose. He talked about he still does that. He's got the mood candles, the mood guy.
Yeah, that's my brother.
That's your brother.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So like this collaborative spirit. And early on, I think even just knowing, like getting to know you and your brand and Dan, and it was very evident that there was a collaborative, and I don't even know if I was probably working corporately, or maybe I'd started my own entrepreneur journey. But was almost I was very enviable, like seeing this online, how you guys just all like supported each other and collaborated, and the oldies village kind of like
So
fun.
fun.
Momentum and stuff, right?
So those were the
Yeah,
best days.
but how powerful! Like it really helped all of you rise up together, right? And
It did,
you parked your egos. Maybe they were egos, but you were able to park your egos, help everyone. You said like Booch was helping you stock shelves, and I mean, what a great lesson for any business to take from this.
It was amazing.
experience.
It was like our age.
Yeah.
We had so much energy.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
well,
like
yeah.
so many things were just on our side.
Yeah.
And everything just blew up. And Ange Rivard had this idea, and she got Dan and myself involved, and it was called East Ender Bender, and we would find
Nice.
like super shitty locations in the east, and we would throw huge parties.
Cool.
And I would be in charge of the bands.
Yeah.
Ange would do all the other crazy things, and then Dan would do all the design.
Nice.
And
Wow.
it was crazy. We did
Yeah.
four parties, I think.
Yeah.
And then
The sketchier and the dirtier, the
oh
better.
man,
eh?
porta potties, you name it. Like,
That's awesome.
yeah, it was
I love it.
hilarious.
Yeah.
And people came out, got super wasted. We
Yeah.
partied, we danced. We
Yeah.
would release the location the day of.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like a rave kind
Oh,
of
man.
vibe. It was so
I'm
fun.
envious
Well,
of that.
it's.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't even realize the marketing genius behind it. You're picking up on, like you said, like the rave style thing, and kind of throwing your twist on it. And you know, the morning of release, like there's
That's pretty cool.
anticipation, there's
Yeah.
build
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Like people are like, where is this place gonna
Yeah.
be?
Yeah.
Those
That's
were
great.
like the best times.
So you guys are young, you got all this energy, you're partying. But through this, your businesses are growing into like legit. I mean, obviously you were legit, but legit growing businesses, right? And at some point, or where does that happen? Where it's like, wow, okay, I've got a growing business. You know, my business needs me more and more and more if I want to grow this thing, or maybe I don't want to grow this thing. Like, what decisions? What goes through your head when you know you have this growing business and being like, wow, what's this going to grow to? And will I have no life, or do I want to continue, collaborating? Like, do you guys still all collaborate, or
We do.
what's that point in that mental kind of like point? If
Honestly, like, I don't even know. Everything just happened so organically. And for
Yeah.
me, it wasn't about money. It never was.
Mhm.
I'm always in shock. I'm always shocked that we're still here.
Yeah.
Time management has always been a thing. But then how amazing to have the opportunity to be able to hire more
Yeah.
people and be able
Right.
to afford to do that.
Yeah.
So, we grew, we had more staff on, and they're the best women in the whole wide world. A lot of them are still working after
Awesome.
10 years.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're like family, and that was really great to be able to have a big team over the years. And I stepped back from production. I could not run the store as it was constantly evolving, running events and making product. I was
Right.
screwing it up all the time. So I would meet someone, she would be doing, she would have her side hustle, and then she'd work in the studio, and she happened to know how to make soap already. So all these crazy things would just kind of happen so that I could step away and really focus on growing the business that way. So many different things have happened along the years. I don't even know. I have zero business background. The move was a really great aspect to kind of reignite excitement, because after a while you're just kind of doing the same thing, and we were used to so many fun, crazy things, and then the pandemic happened, and then it was like, okay, now what?
Yeah.
And then you just kind of, it's always that same kind of, last few years have been just kind of stagnant.
Mm-hmm.
And then the move happened, it reignites something. So
Yeah.
I don't know, things have just happened and we roll with it.
So what does production look like now? Obviously you have a number of different lines
Yes,
and SKUs.
tons.
So I'm interested to know how you choose? Maybe, maybe there's some that you tried that didn't work, or, you stumble across a new one that you didn't expect to blow up, and it does. And then, the production side, like what does that look like for the business for
That's
you?
a really good question,
Yeah.
because we've changed a lot over the years, because a lot of people, if they're a small company, unfortunately, I need to make sure that you can produce for our customers, because we're the ones that have to be the ones to tell them that, sorry, we can't get that, or it's not available anymore, or they stopped making it, or, that's happened a lot over the years. So now we're really diligent on who we're bringing in. And because there's so many amazing product lines out there now, there's one huge one that's bringing in so many older women. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And they were on Dragon's Den, so they have all the money in the world to put into ads and stuff, and they are doing a good job.
And you carry them on your shelves.
We're the only ones in London that carry it. And so people are coming in like crazy, and they're like, oh my God, I've never been to your store before. How long have you been here?
Yeah.
Well, we're new here, but we've been around for 11 years.
Yeah.
But that's okay. So,
Just saying.
Yeah.
yeah. And so we still carry a lot of small companies, but it's really nice to have the ones that do the work. Instagram's amazing.
Yeah.
The ad targeting is fantastic. It works, and they're coming in and they're buying a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm.
So your product line isn't obviously the only lines you're selling. You've got other lines in there from this example that you're sharing. How did you, I guess from the beginning, that was kind of part of it, from the folks showing up with the stuff on consignment, right? And you're trying to just kind of fill shelves and have like a relatively robust retail space.
Yeah.
And then you're maybe firing some folks if they can't keep up with the production, and then
they fire themselves.
Mm.
They fire themselves.
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
They do.
Explain that.
My friend always said that you fire yourself, because if you can't, like, you did it to yourself. I want to give you money.
Yeah.
You can't produce it. How do you not want money?
Right.
Anyways.
Yeah.
So there's like another entrepreneur in there that you're working with who isn't maybe quite ready to get nudged like your buddy Ange nudged you.
Mm.
And they just don't have the capacity to scale up the production, or
they just don't want to, or their life, whatever.
Yeah.
There's so many different things over the years, or it's a lot of work. You have to really push your product. You have to. I worked really hard. I was nonstop, and that is huge. If you want to be successful, that's what you have to do. It's not just going to come to you.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't realize that, so they just can't keep up. And we're not really bringing in products that are somebody's side hustle. Mm-hmm. It has to be your business.
That phase is over.
Yes, because we're stuck with products that won't move, because they're bringing in shit. Yeah, we've had so many companies over the years, and then I have to be the bad guy. I'm like, I can't sell this. This crap.
Yeah.
It's not full. The bottles are damaged. They're oily. Like, I can't do this, So things like that, we've had to say no more. And it sucks, because I hate being the bad guy, but it is what it is.
Well, those are hard lessons. I mean, maybe you're probably doing them a favor, and like, look, if there's something wrong with this or the bottle, or it's half full, or like hopefully they're learning from that and going back and refining, if they're serious about it, or they just throw in the towel. They're like, screw this. I'm not willing to put in the work that you've put in, clearly. And I love that you say that it's hard work, because it is like 10 times, 20, 100 times harder than anyone thinks it is. Like they see you in this thriving business, and you always have a smile on your face, and your social media is great. But there were 10 years of grind, of probably uncertainty. I would think. I mean, I've experienced that myself. Just like, man, like, how do I really want to do this? Okay, we'll do it for another little bit. Then you get some little wins, and then you lose some. Like, I mean, there's that too.
There's a lot of anxiety attached to it, for sure. A lot of sleepless nights, and through the whole entire ride.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's when I knew we were gonna have you on, I'm curious to ask you about this, because you did talk about it a little bit. This thing about like location and traffic, and you talked about how you guys were very much a part of these events and festivals in London, and that was really a big part of how you grew. I think is what you said.
Big time.
I had a client a little ways back. She made these beautiful purses and that sort of thing. We did her marketing, and the same thing with her. She was doing amazing at these festivals and that sort of thing, like doing really well. She had the opportunity to get a space in the mall, and she took it because the idea is that you're in a mall, you're paying an insane amount for rent, but oh my God, you've got 20,000 people walking by your She lasted for 2 months and then she went out of business. And I was always thinking, like, she should have just stayed the course, you know, organically, instead of just like going to the mall and like, that's all your traffic and that kind of like, you know, that carrot that they're dangling. Whereas like, it seems like you were very true to the organic growth.
That's what felt right.
Yeah.
And I'm a very like gut focused person. If it doesn't feel right, I'm not going to do it. And if it feels like yes, then I have to.
Yeah.
And that's how it's been the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's too bad.
Yeah, it is. Was that ever something you considered to be like, oh, if we're going to grow, let's like get into a mall or get into
no. Malls are not for
They're not
me.
the vibe.
They're not the vibe.
No.
And when we got the opportunity to move into Mount Pleasant, my main focus was, okay, I just want this to be an experience.
Yeah.
It's a destination.
Yeah.
We're weird. So like,
embrace it.
yeah. But like, you're coming here for a reason.
Yes.
We were across from Cowboys and 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Like, we're not, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
very like, like I was saying off mic, like I didn't even really know where you were until I realized. I'm like, oh, that's where they are. You're so indiscreet.
Your skincare game is weak.
Well, apparently, I guess I'm not your. I wasn't your demographic. How did I not know? How dare you?
I've never.
Yeah,
told
I
you
knew where
wanna
Cowboys
smell
was,
like you,
but
so.
yeah. But
this happens. People go up to people
Yeah.
like in Costco and go, "Oh my God, you smell so good. What are you wearing?" And then they show up and like, "Oh, I smelled this person in Costco, and I'm here now, all the time."
That's a bit. Well, we said, hey, our studio has never smelled so good. Obviously, you brought some gifts and that sort of thing. So,
but you're not there anymore.
No, so
Right.
we wanted to create an experience. I wanted people to walk in. I wanted them to feel good.
Yeah.
Whether they bought something or not, I don't care. I just want you to feel it. And that's what we created in Mount Pleasant. We were there for 11 years. The best years. We had so many events, Butchpalooza. We had the Beau Bazaar night markets. Just so much fun.
Yeah.
And Shangri-La Yoga is at the back. So there's this beautiful outdoor yoga space
Oh my
and
God,
indoor.
really?
And like, yeah. So it was
Wow.
just really nice to do all that. And with local businesses. And then I just was kind of bored after the last few years and really just like, now what? What do we do? Like, what's next? And I really wanted to own our space. I didn't want to keep paying rent.
Yeah.
At this stage of the game, at this age, ripe old age.
Yeah.
And so I was putting out the word that we really want to be in Wortley. We go to Saji a lot. Have you been to Saji? It's a restaurant.
No, I haven't, but you're like the 10th person this week
so
that's talked
good.
about it. So I think I need to go.
Yeah. If you do.
Yeah.
Let's do. And so across from Saji, there's this building and I was like, that's the one I want. I really want this. And so I put the feelers out and would tell some customers who worked in Wortley. And then one day, Sean, our little angel boy, little angel,
Earth angel.
Yeah.
And he came and said, hey, the Westland Gallery is up for sale. And so I went online, looked at it. I was like, yeah, right. There's no way we're getting this building. This is no. And then I messaged
price tag.
Yeah. And then I went, I messaged my friend. We talk a lot about real estate and stuff. He's a home builder and I sent him the link and what do you think of this?
Yeah.
And he's like, I'll book you a showing. We went and looked at it like the next day. This was, I think, in November, early November, because it was cold and snowy. And then I was standing in the building talking to Al, the sweetest man in the world, who owned the Westland Gallery.
Oh, okay.
They're just down the street now in Wortley.
Yeah.
And
they moved.
They moved. Just
okay, so they still exist.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And he was very specific on who he was selling to. He wanted to be community driven,
Oh.
something good for Wortley,
Yeah.
bring people down. He already said no to numerous offers. And how do I do this? I was standing talking to him. He was telling me the story of the building, and I'm watching all these people walk by. We don't have people walking by other than students, and students don't give a shit about our store.
Yeah.
So I remember just going back into the shop after and telling Coco and Jilly, like, I was like, oh my God, it's insane in there.
Yeah.
The amount of people outside, it's insane. And they got so excited. And I didn't want to do anything without asking them because they're the ones who do it all.
It's their home too.
Yes.
It has been their home for the last however many years. Yeah.
Yes. And I don't want to create more issues and,
Yeah.
more work. And so they got excited. And then we super dove into options on trying to do this. And more angels came out of the woodwork and we got it.
Hey guys, Ryan here. As many of you know, I own Momentum 360 Marketing, a digital marketing agency. We specialize in SEO and AEO. Many of you know what SEO is, search engine optimization. However, what's come on now is this thing called AEO, answer engine optimization. What is AEO? It's long form discoverability conversations that people are having with AI platforms. We're able to tap into these conversations, allow you to control the narrative, and tap into an SEO and a powerful AEO that will help you drive traffic and help you become more discoverable in the AI platforms. If you want to learn more, hit me up or go to momentum360.ca. Happy to share and educate you on what AEO is these days.
Momentum 360 marketing. Get seen, get found, get moving.
Wow. So when you
Holy
first
shit.
were in there talking to Al, all sorts of feels,
Like
warm
it
and
was
fuzzies.
a holy shit. You
Like-
need to try.
So this is your gut telling you, like,
Yeah.
we have to figure this out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to make it happen.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we talk about this
I know.
sort of thing from time to time, and action just creates opportunity, and we can easily just stay still, and like you said, it felt stagnant, and you were looking for some new adventure,
Mhm.
and you took a peek, you put the vibe, and there's the first piece even before that, which is like just kind of
Putting it out
started
there.
talking to people, clients who live there,
Yeah.
just kind of planted the seed,
Yeah.
so it didn't happen immediately. It didn't happen overnight.
It happened exactly when it needed to
So
happen.
cool.
Like legit, no word of a lie. Woo woo, if you want to
Mhm.
call it that. Like
Mhm.
legit happened perfectly because we were able to seamlessly make it happen for our anniversary, which was spring, the spring equinox.
meant to be.
It was
Holy
just
crap.
so wild.
Yeah.
And everyone helped, and I had
Mhm.
no problems making all my friends help me. Like I just was like asking and begging
Slash
everyone
telling,
to come.
slash-
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Well, it's just, I mean, there is something to that, obviously putting it out there into the world. I don't know. I think about this a lot, and I mean, I have tons of ideas, tons of business ideas every day. And if I put them all out to the world, people would just be like, shut up, we're sick of your ideas. But like at some point, if you double down on things and you really get it out there, I think people will jump on board and they will help. Because they see the passion, they see your vision. And I imagine that, when you're standing there and envisioning this could be your store, like, were you literally like, I see how we could fit in here? Or were you like, may not work because there's not enough shelf space? Or did you immediately see that vision?
I saw potential, but Coco and Jilly at the shop, they're best women in the whole wide world.
Yeah.
And they, like, together, we just sat down, came up with a plan. We literally took everything down from Mount Pleasant and made it fit perfectly into the art
Really?
gallery. And the nice thing
Yeah.
was we didn't have to do any renovations or anything because it was a beautiful, well-kept space,
Mm-hmm.
newly fresh paint. Everything was exactly perfect.
Yeah.
And we just measured and made it look what it looks like now using everything. We're
my
mind
God.
blown. We can't believe it.
Yeah.
just exactly, but new.
Yeah.
And my cousin is an amazing artist and muralist here in the city.
Nice.
I'm sure you've seen her work. And she did this gorgeous mural because we wanted to, she's done a lot for us in the other location, but we
What
wanted to keep it art.
murals has she done that we would know? I think I know who you're talking about.
So she's currently doing one.
So like blue with the heart and stuff? No.
She
maybe.
did one at Unique Food Attitudes with Soft Flirt at the side of the building in Old East.
Yeah.
That she just did a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Wow.
And then now she's working, she has a lot for Kellogg's. They have her doing, when you go into the factory,
Yeah.
she's doing this crazy art thing down the stairs and along the wall.
Oh, nice. So that's your cousin.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
she's
awesome.
amazing. And
Okay.
Pamela.
Shout out
Sharback,
to Pamela.
shout
Right
out.
on. Yeah.
And,
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, so she's done a lot in our old store, but
Yeah.
we wanted to keep it Wortley classy because like the other store was
Different.
chaotic, fun, Mexico vibes,
Oh,
like
yeah.
bright, crazy. This is like we're in Wortley, so
Yeah.
Had to step up your game.
yeah, we had to be like
Yeah.
kind of dress up a little bit, and
Yeah. For
Yeah.
sure. And it's been, how long's it been? 3 months?
just 3 months.
3 months. And how is it going?
It's insane.
Yeah.
We've hired,
Really?
yeah. 'Cause
Wow.
I want to have a summer,
Yeah.
and I want the other girls to have a summer,
Yeah.
whatever they want.
And insane how like you have an entirely new community behind you. You're getting new customers finding out, being like, oh, like where have you been? You're like, we've been around since. Like, are you getting a lot of new people discovering you now?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
insane. Like every day, I'm like, oh my god, what's happening right now? What's Wortley?
Yeah.
Where have you been all my life? I used to live in you, and I didn't realize this. This is crazy. Like,
It's that funny, eh?
I used to live in
I used to live in you, and I'm still blown away.
back
Oh man,
home with
that's
mother.
awesome. Yeah.
But yeah, so
Mhm.
it's just been.
It's been good.
I'm telling
Mhm.
anyone who has a business
Mhm.
boutique, you need to figure out how to get yourself in Wortley.
Yeah.
People are there to shop. They're there to drink. It's the only walking little village in London. It's so safe and so lovely.
Yeah. Beautiful.
It's just
The Black Walnut just opened up again.
we opened like the same time,
Really?
so that was amazing.
Yeah,
Nice.
that
I
doesn't
saw
hurt.
that. Yeah. No.
Is that
Yeah.
for like?
Yeah.
I know the family and
Mhm.
it's devastating.
Yeah.
Devastating to that community.
brutal?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's so good to see them.
So
back,
good to
too.
see them
Crazy.
back.
The fires in Wortley.
Yeah.
We're like where
Yeah.
our building is. There was the second fire
Oh,
was
yeah,
attached
right.
to our building
That's
pretty
right.
much.
That's right. It was.
So
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
that space that
Yeah.
needs to get revamped.
But it's yeah, a great little community for
And,
sure.
and it is
Yeah.
a community, right?
Yeah.
That's the thing. Is
Big time.
is the
Yeah.
folks that live there, it's by design. That's the vibe they're looking for. They want to walk to the pub,
Yeah.
or the restaurant, or the
Mhm.
grocery store,
Mhm.
or the, skincare product store.
Yeah.
Right? Like they want to be able to walk to what they need
Yeah.
and support anyone else who's in there. It's
Mhm.
actually pretty sweet.
it's so crazy. Like
Mhm.
we're like, what is
Mhm.
happening? Like
Yeah.
I just don't even realize. Like,
Well, I mean, I think, I'd probably give, you're not giving yourself enough credit, right? For your vision and your work ethic and all that too. And just like staying true to your vision, which is pretty admirable actually. And so and I want to ask you too, like the landscape of retail, and you're the perfect person to talk to about this. Retail as it is, I know you create this experience. You talked about that in this space.
Mhm.
But you have online too, right? E-com. Like, do you sell online or is it mostly
we
just
do, but that's new. Like
Yeah.
during the pandemic, we had this program that we had online, but you couldn't really shop.
Oh,
So then we had Jilly as our mastermind tech girl,
nice.
and she created our online store,
Uh-huh.
but then it wouldn't sync with our system.
Oh,
So
Like your
your
inventory.
POS system.
yeah,
and
so every
inventories.
time
Oh, okay.
like
Mhm.
we'd open, we'd close, we'd open, we'd close, and we were losing our minds. We're excited
Yeah.
we were open, but
Yeah.
our inventory would be all messed up, and it was a huge waste of time because we'd be calling people going, "I'm so sorry you placed this order, but we don't have it," because people were in the store and they grabbed it.
No.
So the third lockdown, we Shopify. So
Mm,
Jilly
Nice.
totally made Shopify happen in our life, and it's
Smart.
been
yeah. Yeah.
so we have way more online sales than we've ever had, but we're mainly a in store, brick and mortar.
Well, because is it because of that experience you create? Like people want to come in, they want to talk to you and see the products and get your feedback.
Yes, they want They want the interaction. They want the customer service. We have amazing customer service, and they see these products online, but they don't want to pay the shipping, and they want to try them and smell them, and decide if it's for them or not. So we offer that, which is great. But we do carry a lot of products that people are buying. Like we have this one supplement company. There's not a ton of places in Canada that sell it. It is a US company, but it's wonderful. And we get people from all over Canada ordering it.
Nice.
All
You're
over.
shipping that nationally.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
That's
so
cool. Yeah.
what, I don't know if you need to tell us, but the whole syncing of inventory with online and the challenges that you face there, did you sink a bit of an investment in whatever tool you're using there before you realized that Shopify, like how did the decision making go to abandon maybe something that you'd already invested in and then take on a new tool?
We had to, because we're wasting so much time, and time is money, like calling people and getting angry because everything was all messed up and we can't now offer this to someone who's paid for it, right? Because our inventory was all off. So it was just a no-brainer. It didn't matter how much it cost. We needed to figure this out to make it more streamlined for everybody involved.
Way too many headaches.
Way too
for the
many
team
headaches.
to
And
manage.
also, like, it was, God, whenever the third lockdown was, like,
Okay.
it was time. It was time to level up our POS system and get with the times. You know what I mean?
Kind of forced a lot of companies to do that. Yeah.
And we had the time.
Yeah.
We had so much time. It was that kind of in between where like people weren't getting all that free money and spending it, which was, oh my God, sales were fantastic because people were reading everything on our website and then buying it, stuff that we couldn't move forever. They were buying.
Awesome.
So we could start fresh. And then once Shopify came into play, it was just
Game changer.
so good.
So what percentage of sales do you know offhand? Are you willing to share based on retail presence in the door versus online?
I would 90% in store.
It is.
It's not, we're not a huge online presence. We could be. That's a whole other avenue that we can explore. But we're still very happy and grateful for what we get. Yesterday we had a ton of orders. Now we're like,
So new growth with the move naturally.
yes.
Yeah. So you're not at a point where like your online needs to be a priority necessarily because you're still trying to manage the growth with the foot traffic that's coming through the front door.
Yeah, there was a time where I was very stressed with how much was happening in the new space because I thought that I would be working every day until midnight trying to keep up with inventory and stuff like that because it was crazy.
Yeah.
But it was the hype of us being there.
Yeah.
And now it's chill.
Yeah.
Like now
which is, you can take a bit of a breather.
Yeah.
I would imagine, and I don't know, you tell us this. What is it like from your point of view where now you're almost thrust into the spotlight? You know, everyone knows Rokhsana and they come in and they're like your best buddy but that like you have to like is that a challenge? I guess my question is like they're coming in and they think they know you like and you're like I don't know this person. Like everyone knows you now.
I just lie. Pretend that I know them.
Do you say nice to see you instead of nice to meet you? That's your move, eh? Yeah.
I just got these hilarious shirts that say Small Talk Survivor. As I didn't realize the whole thing about small talk. And then the last.
That can be exhausting. Yeah.
It's the same thing over and over. And you're just.
Right. Yeah.
It's just surface.
I have a bunch just reminds me of a buddy who like absolutely, and he's listening probably, so he'll know I'm talking about him. Despises seeing somebody that they knew from like high school that you were an acquaintance. You weren't necessarily best buds.
Yeah.
But it's like just does not want to get into the small talk. Will dodge it at all costs every time, and we got to get him one of those t-shirts.
That's hilarious. You do need to get him one.
That is awesome. Yeah,
it's
that's
hilarious.
great.
I mean, it depends on my mood and where I'm at, you know, like.
Yeah. But I mean, you're human. Like it's like, you know, people are, I guess kind of where I'm going with this is that like, you know, it's hard to just always be on, especially as kind of the new kid on the block. Everyone wants to talk to you and you're this expert in skincare and like, you know, you got to be on all the time, right? I would imagine, and I'm not in retail, so I don't know how that feels, but
It's
I would
a good
imagine
time.
that,
It's a great
yeah.
time.
Well, my compression sock company that hasn't launched yet, maybe I'll, get those in some stores.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. I don't know. We'll see. We'll
I
see where that
love
goes.
compression
Yeah.
socks.
Yeah, I got about 3,000 pairs if in a warehouse somewhere. So yeah, but that again, that's me and my crazy business
Do you know what's
ideas.
funny?
That,
That's all we've been talking about the last few days are compression socks.
Really?
It's come up. Yeah.
Okay, well there you go. There's a universe, eh? I think you're like this universe
Just
connector
has this magnetic
somehow.
pull.
Yeah, there's something
Funny.
about you. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, it's there's a lot of great nuggets in here, a lot of great takeaways, in terms of like if someone wants to start a small business, they have a passion, they want to enter into a space where they can really make a difference. I think it's very admirable that, and I know there wasn't this plan, we talk about that. We always ask, we ask probably every guest, what was your plan? And the universal answer is always like, there was no plan, man. You just kind of go one day at a time, one step at a time.
Plan is forever evolving, right? You're
Always.
constantly shifting,
Learning and
adjusting.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
But you got to start. I think that's the biggest part of the plan.
Yeah.
You got to start something.
Yeah.
Connecting with people, communities,
Huge connection
groups,
is huge.
Yeah.
right? Humility, humble enough to know that, you've got something to learn, but confident enough to know that you can, bring some sort of energy to a space.
Mm-hmm.
And, you'll find your little earth angels.
I love that.
Big time.
Who help, with that next step,
Yeah.
that nudge you maybe need when you didn't realize you needed it.
I just feel like people need to listen to their gut a lot more,
Mm-hmm.
when it's loud. We tend to like social pressures, family pressures, things like that. Things can down your light that's
Yeah.
inside of you. And
Yeah.
if it's there and you want to work for it, especially now, the
Yeah.
opportunities are endless.
Yeah.
The technology,
Mhm.
like, my God.
So I heard something yesterday. It stuck with me. I wish I would have heard it years ago, and I might butcher it because I'm coming from memory. But fear is a challenge, right? Like fear, I think, is what holds a lot of us back
Of course.
from taking that step. But what I heard was fear is a mile wide, but it's only an inch deep.
Mm. Yeah.
So once you take that step, you're not sinking to the bottom of the
Mhm.
abyss, right? You're still above water ish. You're maybe in it a little bit,
Mhm.
but fear's a mile wide, but it's only an inch deep.
I like that.
I thought,
Yeah.
what, that's a good nugget.
That is a
Mhm.
good nugget for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Definitely. I honestly, this road has been, I could die happy, legit. I have the greatest
Nice.
friends because of all this. Being involved with RevCore and Ange it gave me the greatest friends to this day. So they've worked with me. They've helped me grow. Jilly's still with me now. It's just been the greatest friendships, the best of times. And that's been my favorite takeaway about this whole entire road, are the friendships that I've built.
That's so cool.
They're
I love
family.
it.
They're my family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I love that you were able to do that. And you said something earlier, when we first started, I think about like everyone thought I was crazy. And I think that, that might be the thing, right?
Litmus
I think
test.
my first million guys talk about this is that like when people think your idea is crazy, you're crazy, that's when you're on to something.
You might be onto something.
I really think, because if you're just doing whatever anyone else does or whatever, it's that kind of like crazy, like what if I did this that I think might be, like you said, Scotty, the litmus test, the reason to move forward, and I think you said that, didn't you? That everyone kind of thought you were crazy.
Oh yeah, they
I mean,
did.
people think I'm crazy on a regular basis with my ideas too.
But
So
you need to. I think you need to do something special.
Yeah.
You need to be a little bit crazy. You gotta be willing to. It's the social pressure of like, am I who these people think I am, or am I willing to truly be who I am, regardless of what they think.
Yeah.
That's tough.
It is
Right?
tough,
That's super
eh?
tough.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think that's probably your secret weapon in a lot of ways, because you were comfortable in your own skin. You knew you wanted to do it differently.
Mm.
You had a vibe. You used your gut, and it didn't really matter whether somebody thought you were crazy or didn't see the vision that you saw. You just did it anyway.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It
And then
all
you like
is.
think back and you're like, that.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Would I do that now?
Well, probably not,
Probably
right?
not.
Yeah, like I think about that all the time.
No.
Would I have done this? No, man. Like there's no way, right? But I mean, you just don't know until you step into that area of fear, right?
Yeah.
And
So
yeah,
we're not going to open these on air, but thank you so much for these lovely gifts.
yeah, we
Hope
got
you like
gifts.
them.
So
I'm sure we will.
they
It
smell
smells
great.
good.
Whatever's in there.
I hope you use
I
them, share
mean,
them with your family.
So
Yeah,
can you share with our audience where they can find you exactly in Wortley again if they missed that, and online, where can folks find you?
Yeah,
So we are located at 156 Wortley Road.
Nice.
We're in the old Westland Art Gallery.
that is cool.
Beautiful space.
Mm,
And then we are online at purtynatural.ca.
nice and huge on social media too.
Insta, same handle on
Lots of
Instagram.
Instagram stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, Pretty Natural.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of luck with amazing women
yeah,
taking over our
Yeah, you've
Instagram.
got
I
a
love it.
pretty solid following
yeah.
on
It's great.
Insta.
Honestly, it was timing. Instagram was just happening,
Yeah.
and we didn't pay for followers or anything,
No,
but it all came naturally because it was the time of Instagram.
good
Yeah,
timing.
and those
Yeah.
those thousands and thousands and thousands of followers are true fans, true followers.
Mm.
I don't think they're the shitty ones that people buy
The bots.
to
No.
you know
No,
jam up
clearly.
the number.
Yeah,
Also,
Yeah.
I don't care about that stuff. I don't care about the likes and the numbers and the blah, blah, blah. I
Yeah.
just care about the foot traffic coming in my door and how people feel when they
Yeah.
come in there. So either way.
Something to be learned there.
awesome. Well, we got to go to
Thanks,
what's the
Roxy.
restaurant we got to go to?
Saji.
Saji. Scotty,
good.
we got to go to Saji.
Sure.
Okay, Duke's paying. Duke, you paying? Okay.
It's a write-off. Business write-off.
But no, yeah, Rokhsana, thanks for coming. This has been a
Thanks for
blast.
having
This has
me.
been awesome
Thank you.
talking to you. And yeah, 2 new skincare fans here. And I know where I'm shopping for my wife from now on. And this has been awesome. Thanks for coming.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Pleasure's
All right.
ours.
Good
Thank you.
stuff. All right.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap. Another great episode. Thanks for joining us. Please support our podcast. By supporting us, you can go to YouTube, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, go to our website, hustleandgrindpod.com. That way you can go and you can apply to be a guest. Listen to us anywhere that you listen to your podcast, Spotify, Apple, all the channels. But we really appreciate your support. Keep listening. We have a lot of great episodes and a lot of great guests ready to go. We're going to keep coming hard at you here and digging into the hustle and grind of what it takes to be an entrepreneur and a business owner.